Welcome back to more of the Outer Worlds. I'm Negative Zero. Thank you for watching. I hope you're doing all right. Well, it's been a couple of days. I've been a little bit behind on my videos. Hopefully this week with the Thanksgiving here in the States, we'll be able to get a few more knocked out. I generally am trying to shoot for 4 a week. Hopefully this week a few more. Before we go to the navigation terminal, I do want to jump into here. We are in space, so why don't we just put our spacesuit back on? I was kind of looking at this before. I'm starting to understand the upgrade system a little bit. I think the modifications thing that is grayed out, you can see in the right. Actually, let's go up here to this. We did put the silver tongue kit in, and we had 2, I guess. The dialogue and the leadership, or maybe that's just 1 kit. But it says armoring 0. I'm assuming that means that we can't add any to that or something. I'm not sure. Anyway, the spacesuit doesn't have anything. We can't add any modifications at all, but this has gone from level 1 to level 2 because we put that silver tongue kit in. Yeah, let's wear our spacesuit. I mean, we're not going to get attacked on the ship, right? Also, we do have the Vicar with us now, so you can see he's got a little star up here by his name. Oh, he's a shotgun guy. Can we give you something else? Oh, let's look at your skills. Intimidate, hack, and science. I'm not a fan of the shotgun. So let's maybe do something. I'm looking at the derived stats over there. That's from his clothes, I think. So maybe we give him a grenade launcher. No. Light pistol. Let's give him an assault rifle. And then he's got his telescoping staff. Sounds good. Armor-wise, what do you have? It's 9. Your vestments have 9 armor. That's better than that's better than my main armor. Wow, that's pretty great. Not going to give him a helmet yet. Oh, wait. Hold on. If I give you this... Yeah, okay. So we can always see his face. It's an invisible helmet. What is name? What does that do? I guess nothing much. Healthy. Give him more health. Threat. Sneak. And hack. I think we hack pretty well. Let's give him some health. Fine aim. More range damage. More armor. Dialogue combat effects. I still don't know what that is. More melee. Let's give him more ranged. Oh, we can't. We don't have any more points. Maybe we'll do that next time. All right. Now, we are finally here. Okay. We're here on the Groundbreaker. Phineas is the guy we're working with. Halcyon's wealthiest elite live in its capital city. Oh, maybe this is where we're trying to go to? Wait, where were we before? Halcyon's the whole system. Monarch... Okay, hold on. Whoa. All right. Welcome to the system map. Here you can see all the planets in the system. Yep. Points of interest. You can fly your ship to any location that you have unlocked. The sun landing bays require special codes. Right. Let's go back to the journal. We want to go to Monarch, right? Oh, botched. We botched a couple of things. Oh, man, there's so much going on. That's what we've completed. Passage to anywhere. We need to get a nav key, and we need to go talk to the lady. Phineas wants you to talk to Gladys. To Stellar Bay on Monarch. Phineas mentioned that he gave a device to Alex Hawthorne, a holographic shroud. This will be useful for gaining access to restricted areas. All right. Maybe that's on the map? Okay. So we have to go upstairs? Is it? Yeah, it's up there. Let's go get that before we travel. How do we get there? Hello, Parvati. So I don't know if it's a stealth kit or if it's a... There's no door. How do we get there? Or if it's like just a disguise thing? I don't know. Let's see.
I like what you've done with the place. Kitschy collectibles are such a human inclination.
I think we stole their sign. Is this the thing? The holographic shroud projects a disguise on you and your companions. It gives you access to restricted areas, provided you have the correct ID cartridge for the area. If we don't do it right, we'll get attacked on sight. Got some board games. And this is it. I thought this was maybe the captain's... It is the captain's room. This is us. What happens when we sleep? Welcome, Captain. Messages for Alex Hawthorne. Unread message. Let's look at our archived messages. Oh my gosh. From Bedford. Wingman's Wingman Bedford. I can't tell you how pleased I am, dearest Alex. I can't tell you how pleased I am to finally hear from you. Your message is hilarious. Tales of hijinks. Terra 2. Udom. Ignore the messages. Yeah, okay. So this is his friend, Hawthorne's friend. If you're ever in Groundbreaker's airspace, well, space, please don't hesitate to look me up. Groundbreaker's airspace. The Last Hope serves Spectrum. The Lost Hope serves Spectrum vodka. Oh, we'll look at that later. I don't think there's anything too important. I want to know what happens when you sleep. Let's sleep for 6 hours. Nothing. Resting in a bed is relaxing and moves time forward. In supernova difficulty, you can only rest in your bed on your ship. All right, well, we took a nap. Oh, okay. There we go. So we got the disguise thing. Let's go here. And we're going to... Okay, we can't go there. Skillet? Warning, dangerous. I think this is where the lady is that we're trying to get to. Oh, look at us go.
Destination reached. Scylla.
Let's make sure. We got the shroud. Groundbreaker. We need to find the Groundbreaker. Is that on the map? Do you see Groundbreaker anywhere? Oh, this isn't our ship. Obviously, it doesn't look anything like our ship. All right, that's where we're going.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
And this is where Udom is. The guy in the messages. Look at that. That looks pretty cool. So, how do we get over there?
Can we chat?
Oh, sure.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson?
What about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Yeah, I mean... Yeah, we can go over there right now.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
Well, since we're talking, did you learn your trade from your father? It sounded like it when you talked to Reed.
Mostly, yeah. I lived in the maintenance office near all my life. Mr. Thompson never let me forget how funny that was.
Reed seemed to have it in for you.
I'm not exactly a model employee. Not like he wanted. The kind that stays quiet and gets the right work done in the right order every day. It's not normal for anyone to do as their parents. You take a vocational test. That decides your schooling and your career. When I tested out for maintenance, everyone figured it was on account of my dad. They were real unhappy with us.
But you're actually good at it, and you enjoy it.
Well, I'm good at making things work the way they ought. Not so much at doing such to somebody else's schedule. There's times I'm working deep in the guts of a loader, getting it all running perfect. Then I look up to see it's tomorrow, and I've blown another deadline. Anyhow, I was happy to get back home. I didn't care much for schooling.
You didn't like your classes?
Oh, there were a whole lot of reading, not nearly enough doing. Like, before they'd issue you a wrench, they wanted an essay on the design of different wrenches. Then there'd be quizzes on company regulations for storage and maintenance of wrenches.
After school, you moved straight back to Edgewater?
Yep, nothing much had changed. Everything was a little grayer, a little dirtier. Dad met me at the shuttle and gave me a big ol' hug. I noticed straight away that he was moving slower and stiffer. He made a little grunt when I squeezed.
Did you get much time with him after you got back from school?
About a year. I tried to do more of the work so he could rest. His heart gave him pains. Dad never said that he loved me, you know? I knew on account of him showing it. How he'd stay up late to help with my projects or listen to my fretting. Oh gosh, look at the time. Sorry to bend your ears so long. And I got so much to do before this ship's in decent shape.
I think it's time you move along. Is that... Break time's over. Let's go.
Do return in one piece.
So I was going to take the Vicar, but I think we'll take Parvati to go introduce her to the... Wait, are you selected? You are. Oh, look, we can get four other companions. Oh, I wonder if I could take more than one. I didn't even think about that. Oh, looks like we've...
Hey, Captain. I'm in space. I never thought I'd be able to say that.
Okay. It's cool. Who are you? Jane?
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure. Welcome to Groundbreaker, by the by. Don't mind the heat. Got a few days before it reaches critical. I'm sure Miss Chief Tennyson will get it sorted before then.
We've got skill points. We've got all kinds of stuff going on in the journal. Drinking sapphire one. Yeah, okay. Oh. Oh, look at the levels. Oh my gosh. That's... Get out of there. We're here on the bottom. So I think we'll just walk around. Oh, and skill points, sorry. Skills, well, let's see. We put, if I remember correctly, we put everything into talking. Maybe we get persuade naturally up to 50. And then maybe a little bit more into guns. Oh, okay. Didn't mean to do that. Can I? Whatever, it's fine. Oh, revert. Yeah, we'll get that up to 50. Now to get long guns higher than 50, I need to spend it on the individual skill. I think that's how it works. Same thing here. Maybe we get these two. No, that's not what I want. Undo. Okay, and maybe, yeah, I press it again and only the other two go up. I understand. We're going to get you guys to 40. So the whole group has to get to 50. I think I understand. Let's get medical up. In fact, I want to hit the even numbers with these because that's generally how the skill checks work. Defense, dodge, and block. That's not going to be our strength. And then, so the talking is good. The science is, the tech is good. Let's put the rest. Oh, we don't have any more. That's it. All right, we are done. Apply it. Apply. There we go. Let's go. So there's something over here. Oh, she's right there. I thought it was up levels.
Just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses. He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
You get cute with me again, you little back bay brat, I will toss you out an airlock.
This is the Groundbreaker, not Byzantium. You ain't the law here. I am. Now move along.
I don't have time for this. I need a drink.
Wow.
Just arrived? Head over to Customs. Wheeler needs to process you.
Yeah, let's go to Customs. Oh, what is this? Is this like a bounty hunter thing? Captain Gunnar McRed. Dead or alive? Phineas! Sedition, forgery, conspiracy, unlicensed medical practice, and destruction of board
I wonder what that fella did to
property.
get the board so wild at him.
I like these posters. Okay,
Customs and inspection, right this way.
let's go.
Identification, please. Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
How do I get this resolved?
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it.
I think this was in the email, right? We just read the email in the captain's quarters where the guy Udom, I guess, is a friend or something, and he said he was going to impound the ship, or he had impounded the ship. Any idea why?
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
All right, I'll go talk to him and straighten this out.
You take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Sure.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Her shipment?
A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling.
Got it.
Much appreciated. Is there
Listen,
anything
we might
else
as
I can
well
help
do
you with?
some busy work since we're stuck here. Seems like there's some tension between the board and Groundbreaker. We gotta become aware of the politics of the greater system now that we're off the planet.
You noticed, huh?
Hard to miss.
They can't abide an independent township, especially not one they gotta depend on. We're the first and last stop out of this colony. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top in manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them.
So the lady that we saw right by our ship who was arguing with the corporate trooper, I guess that's an example of that friction. Yet your station's in a state of disrepair. You could make the board fix it.
You mean the heat? Sure, we could make them fix it. But what would they do in retaliation? They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new Groundbreaker and put us out of business.
The board wouldn't do that. Would they?
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we make do all right. So far, anyway.
Cool. I'm looking for someone named Gladys.
The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
All right.
Be seeing you.
Now, do I just go through here? I do.
I
That's
picked up this
security.
weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Here we go again. No one lives on Monarch. It's a wasteland. You were hearing things.
No, seriously. There was a lot of static at first, but then this voice said his name was Graham?
Graham, right. Broadcasting on a dead world full of monsters. Now I've heard everything.
You know, it takes more muscles to frown than to smile.
Who told you that?
Whoa.
Rizzo Spectrum
This is where all the levels are.
Aftertaste the rainbow.
That's cool. That's cool. Oh yeah. This is awesome. Bell's shells. I think... Are we okay on armor? There's Bell right there. Armor. Bullets. 94 heavy. We do still have the spacesuit on. We are still in space. It's not very protective, but it'll do for now. We're not going to get in any fights, right? Public terminal. Oh, we can hack it. From Tennyson, anyone see Private Taylor? Okay. We got some experience for that. Haven't seen him in days, and where are we on that toilet clog? If Chief Goying taught me anything, it's that the crew morale is proportional to the quality of their outhouse. You take away a crew's plumbing, you take away their privacy and dignity. Let's get that toilet fixed. To the Wildcat group from Groundbreaker. Even though it's been 20 years since our last meetup on Groundbreaker, I was hoping we could get the old gang back together. From Kitty to the Wildcat group. From Kitty. Okay. I understand that things have changed. Some of us are long-range haulers. Some of us have gone corporate. No one responded to the last invite. Stay free. From Iceman to the Conveyors Collective. So I just got off ice. So I just got off ice from a round trip to Deshkova. 2 years out, 2 years back. So these are like long-term haulers messages back and forth. 1 hour turned into 5. Then days went by. Looking for work. Down on my luck. Ship impounded. Food. All right. Now we know what's going on. What is this? Oh, Halcyon, the corporation.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are board property. Disperse now, or I'll detain you for trespassing.
Oh, real scary. You're really gonna arrest us on our station?
Yeah, this is Chief Junlei's ship. You don't own shit here.
Step back. I'm required by board bylaws to use excessive force.
The Mardettes would space you for trying, you...
Have you seen this
You
man?
waste of
Reward
O2
offered
scrubbers.
for information leading to the
Yeah,
capture of noted
O2
terrorists and
scrubbers.
themselves. Report
Look,
any
just
sightings
get out of
to
here
the
before I
board
tell your
emissary.
captain what you've been getting up to on the clock.
Ah, whatever. We got a date at the Lost Hope anyway.
Is this really what you want to be doing with your life, Marcy? Guarding stairs for that walking mustache Udon fucking Bedford? I gotta get off this detail.
Okay, so Udon works for Halcyon. Greasy, hello? Mardet, who are you?
If you're not crew, you're little people.
All right. This is not a walkway. Oh, the door's right here. The doors look like walls in this game. I'm gonna... Ooh, elevator up to somewhere. Finally.
Are those XF411s? And an old Yakita 37? You think they'd let me peek at the power plant?
The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for your protection.
Every time.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
So she's the captain and the engineer? I'm captain of the Unreliable, though we're not going to say our name because of the documentation. Though my ship's a bit grounded at the moment.
I heard we had someone in impound. Wish I could help. I gave the bureaucrats a motive authority over freight traffic, and it rankles them good when I challenge it. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardets, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
I'll do whatever I can to help you keep the peace.
Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
Once I get out of impound, I'm bound for Monarch.
Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
It's kind of warm in here. What's going on? Actually, let's do the Parvati thing first.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Nudge Parvati.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if... Well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Is this a little romance thing showing up? Parvati, don't be shy about requesting time off if you need time to compare notes in person.
Right. In person. Sure thing, Captain. Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
Nice job.
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
Yeah, what's going on with the heat?
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
I'm sure your capable staff can stay ahead of the problem.
My engineers have managed to keep the heat to livable levels, but all the fixes are temporary. This wound is bound to fester. Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
Is there no room for compromise?
None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone aboard, will be cooked alive.
Let's use our intelligence. We do want to help with this. I like the idea of there being someone, because it seems like the board is a group of corporations, or maybe it's just Halcyon itself, I don't know. I have no idea. But I like the idea of there being a freelance organization. So we're going to try to help them. You need a contractor to work this out. I'm available for a reasonable rate.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
Am I supposed to know where that is?
Sorry, I forgot not everyone knows this ship like I do. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
Couldn't we try to talk this out with whoever's down there?
Those idiots are immune to reason, and they don't much care if the station melts to pieces. They're content to die last. If you could find some way to solve this without violence, I'd prefer that. But more than anything, we need those parts.
Have you tried sending anyone else down there?
I have. One of my engineers, plus a small security detail. They didn't come back. I can't afford to lose any Mardits on this job. No offense, but a freelancer like you is more dispensable.
Understood. None taken.
Nice and pragmatic. Thanks for understanding.
I'll get those parts.
Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Okay. Now.
This is Halcyon News.
Is Parvet is still with us. We still need to talk to the guy. We need to talk to Udon. Not Udon, Udam. Speak to Gladys. Get the parts. Talk to Wanda. Where's Wanda? Is she nearby? Yeah, she is.
CNP near maple syrup. It's near this complete.
Let's see here. Yeah, here in
Are
medical.
you
You know
listening to
what?
me,
We've been
Emperor?
doing a lot of talking. So I think I'm going to go ahead and put... Don't we have increased... Yeah, dialogue skills +5. You know what? I'm just going to put that back on. It's Marauder armor in space. It's fine. It's fine.
You can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
I am not making a scene.
This... I think she's the lady from the ads.
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene? See, Umfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jessie in the first place.
What's this about your friend?
Let me get one thing straight. Jessie and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors.
Maybe I can look in on her.
Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
A quest objective requires you to enter a restricted area. If caught inside, we'll have to use my secret shroud thing. I need to go... Yeah, I think maybe the red area is restricted? Let's talk to the doctor.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter, Captain? If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service.
Better myself? Isn't this the medbay?
Sure is. You need a deft hand to straighten a busted nose or sparkle up those not-so-pearly whites? I'm your gal. Of course, there's not much cosmetic improvement going on at the moment, not without my mechanicals. Where the law is Irian anyway?
That's what the guy was talking about. What's going on?
I'm expecting our delivery fellow to stop through with medical supplies and service auto mechanicals. Name's Captain Irion. A brave idiot with a penchant for getting himself delayed. Sometimes by dates, usually by bandits.
We know why she needs them.
I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time.
We've got so many
We
side
need
quests.
his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
Okay, let's see if that did anything for... Yep, okay. So that's handled. We didn't need to talk to her about the guy out front. And then she's right here. Provided you wait here.
Are we gonna get in trouble today? Not that I want to, just seems to happen around you, is all.
Yeah, head back to the
Sure
ship.
thing, Captain. I'll be waiting back at the Unreliable if you need me.
Alright, let's see if we can do this. Let's go right here. What is this? Oh, ID cartridge. That's right. We need an ID cartridge. Okay. So now what? Okay. I feel like I'm supposed to do something before going in. But apparently not. Holographic disguise activated just by going into the area with the right cartridge. Moving drains the shroud's energy. When it runs out, personnel will see you. Okay. Just go straight there. Come on. We're halfway done.
For the last Raptidon rut in time, leave me in peace! You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you?
Ellie sent me.
What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone.
Open the door.
Should've known she'd send a bruiser after me. Damned if I don't rue the day I saved her scrawny little hide. Inadvertently, I befriended a bloodhound in the process. Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you? See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low.
Oh, okay. What did you do that got you into trouble?
What? No, I didn't do anything.
I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear.
Yeah, you think the board had someone follow you and now you're hiding out.
Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a skill you develop during week 1, assuming you want to keep breathing. All right, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the blood tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years.
So you stole it?
If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the med bay? I was gonna steal it, lined up Udom as my buyer. He paid half up front to finance the operation. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm. Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udom's deposit I'd spent.
Ellie asked me to help you, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Udom Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me.
I'll talk to him. We're headed that way anyway.
Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
Alright, let's see if we can make it out of here. I don't know if we can. Come on. We're fine. We're amazing. And nobody saw nothing. You know, next time we do that, I'm going to put on the idle camera to see what we look like. If it changes or if it's just the same. But I think that's going to do it for today. We're going to have to go talk to Udom and go deal with the people that Junli wants us to handle in the next video. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed our time together. Take care.